Midnight last night marked the beginning of a ceasefire between the Colombian government and FARC rebels after 52 years of fighting. i24 News reporter Danny Swibel has the story.
It's the longest-running conflict in the Western Hemisphere. After 4 years of talks in Cuba and half a century of fighting, peace negotiators of the Colombian government and the leftist Revolutionary Armed Forces of Colombia, or FARC, have reached a final peace accord. Last week, Colombian President Juan Manuel Santos called for the army and FARC, a group long considered a terrorist organization by the U.S. and EU, to halt hostilities between each other and lay down their arms. FARC leader Rodrigo Londono, alias Timoshenko, made the announcement in Havana for the two sides to look to the future.
The rivalries and rancor should be left in the past. Today, more than ever, we regret so much death and pain caused by the war. More than ever, we want to embrace as compatriots and begin to work together for a new Colombia. The war has ended. We live together as brothers and sisters.
The conflict that first erupted in the 1960s with a peasant revolt and transformed into a cocaine-fueled war that has killed at least 220,000 people, left tens of thousands also missing, and uprooted almost 7 million. The FARC declared a unilateral ceasefire in July 2015, but this most recent ceasefire is the first in which both sides have committed to a definitive end to the fighting.
It was about 50 years of war, and now God wants us to stay alive and calm. And hopefully everything will return to normal and we can all live in peace.
The FARC will hold their final conference in mid-September to ratify the accord with the government. It will then be on the 46 million citizens of the South American country to vote in a referendum for it on October 2nd. At least 4.4 million votes, or 13% of the electorate, must vote yes for the final deal to be ratified.